Hey everybody, Keith Ciaramello here. I just want to welcome you guys to my newsletter for Wednesday, March 16th, 2011, the video newsletter. So I'm going to just run through this stuff as quickly as I can. First thing I'd like to touch on is, if you remember the critique video that we did for Justin Buduo, well, look what Justin did. I couldn't be more proud of Justin and the job that he did on this. And if you remember, if you get a chance, you can go on YouTube or go on tattoosbykeith.com. This was the end result. Let me switch it around to the way it was actually on the video. If you look here on the left is the original piece that Justin did, and then here on the right, this was all the critique that the end result of the video critique, which you can see online. It's a free video, and it's available on YouTube or Tattoos by Keith, where it's a 25-minute video where we went through and explained a lot about the values were the problem with the tattoo, not necessarily the color. I received this email from Justin the other day where circumstances just led to him getting this client back in the chair. He was really lucky to come across the guy again, and I mean, what a home run. It couldn't be any better than what he did here, and he just hit all the points. You know, it's really a home run. He managed to put in the brightness where it needed to go, and reshape and resculpt the eyes, and just add texture and correct all of his values and composition. And I'm not even going to really get into much detail on this other than to say, if this doesn't sell you guys on the idea of maybe getting one of these video critiques, I don't know what will. I mean, this is not, just remember that this is not Photoshop. That's Justin's tattoo. And I think that's incredible. For him to have taken it from this here on the left to what he did on the right is just really a testament to his hard work and his humility and his courage. I mean, he really had to be humble to put his video out there in public and make it kind of like the public guinea pig for this whole video critique experiment. And then to get a hold of the client and actually do all the re-tattooing is just, it's a testament to him and his talent and his hard work. So I just really want to applaud Justin for the job he did on this tattoo. I think even if the client was proud to have the tattoo that he had on the left, I'm sure he's wearing the tattoo on the right with even more pride. And congratulations. I think it's really an awesome job. So I did say I'm raising the price, and I am raising the price because unfortunately it's just too much work to do a video that's a half an hour or 45 minutes and only make $50. So I mean, if I'm going to turn these out on my day off and do 3 or 4 of them at a clip, I need to make sure that I'm making a day's pay. So anyway, so there's still time. I've yet to go to the site and change the PayPal. So if you get in under the wire and you pay $50, I'm not going to ask you for more money. So now's the time. Jump on it if you want the $50 price. It's not going to be up there much longer. I'm going to have to take it down shortly. So okay, the next thing I want to touch on really briefly is the Custom Culture website. This button here, Shop Online, does not work anymore. If you click on this, what's going to happen is you wind up in the Rutgers University web store, which is awesome if you're a Rutgers fan. If you're looking for my stuff, it's not so awesome. If you click on this link, Store Blog, that is going to bring you to my new website, keithciaramello.com, because it's the Custom Culture Gallery blog. I'm offering a digital copy of the Keep It Real Volume 1 bonus disc. So if you own Keep It Real, don't buy this. But if you don't own Keep It Real Volume 1 and you just kind of want to taste, for $25, what you're getting is you're getting the bonus disc. The bonus disc was all the stuff that I did in my live seminar. This is the stuff that this is the PowerPoint presentation with me doing a voiceover, which is essentially what I did for my live seminar. So for 25 bucks, you basically get to take my live seminar. The only thing is you don't get to interact with me. But you could always email me questions and stuff like that, because as I try to make clear to you guys, anybody who buys a legitimate, non-pirated, non-bootleg copy of anything I do has access to me via email, or you can come by the shop. Please call first and let me know that you're coming, or you can call. I try to make myself accessible to people who support me and my shop and the things that I do, and I appreciate it very much. Then, you know, as I promised, we're going to be, I'm going to be getting this thing out to you this week on rotary machines. Hold on, this is for later. And this is for later. Today I received the T-Tech system, which is awesome. You can hook these tubes up to any machine that'll accept a standard tube and needle bar. Gives you the ability to put Hawk cartridges, and this is an aftermarket T-Tech cartridge, in your machine. I'm going to go into detail about how that works, show you a little bit about, a film clip of them running, and I'm also going to explain to you the differences that I found between the aftermarket T-Tech cartridges that, pictured here in white, and the actual Cheyenne Hawk cartridges, the black one here. There are differences, so we're going to get into that on the video. So that's something to look forward to. Here's just a quick shot of the way it looks assembled on a Neotat with the cartridge installed, and you could it's just like the Hawk. You basically bayonet twist them in and twist them out. It's pretty awesome, but I'm not gonna go into any detail here, but to tell you what we're gonna cover on the rotary video. We're gonna cover this T-Tech system, plus just the standard use of a Neotat machine without the T-Tech. Here's my Bishop from Franco Vescovi, awesome machine as well. Very much like the Neotat, a little bit more kind of streamlined, and you got this nice little porthole to put your artwork. That's actually a picture of my wife and my dog, kind of little yin-yang composition there of my family. And this is with the T-Tech as well installed, and I'll go into detail. There's actually something you need to consider. There's a special consideration when you use the Bishop and the T-Tech. What is it? You'll have to get the video to find out, I'll tell you. We're going to look at the Stigma Bizarre. We are going to look at the Stigma Hyper. We are going to look at the Fly. This is a back view of the Fly. We are going to talk about the Stigma engines for the Fly machines. There's a Fly. We're going to talk about the Fly. We are going to talk about the Numa Hybrid. We're going to talk about the N2, one of my all-time favorites. Another picture of the Fly here. We're going to talk about the Swiss-made style tattoo machine. We're going to talk about the, excuse the phone ring, we're going to talk about the Swash Drive. We are going to talk about, hold on, the Stealth. We're going to talk about the cheap Chinese rotaries that you can buy on eBay. It's another hybrid. I didn't go through all these pictures. We are going to talk about the Inkjecta, which I had the pleasure of using. It was a little trade with Joshua Carlton. Thank you very much, Joshua Carlton. We are going to talk about the Hawk in its entirety, and we're going to talk about the cartridges. And this is a little Hawk grip that these are all the pictures that are going to be used in the demonstration. This is the Hawk motor, and that'll come into play when we talk about that. We are going to talk obviously about Neotats. We are going to talk about Bishops. We are going to talk about the Hawk cartridges. And there's another Stigma. And there's another Numa. And there's another Numa. And we're also going to talk about the Dragonfly, another machine that everyone is interested in. I've had the pleasure of using 95% of these machines, and the ones I haven't actually used, I've been in close contact with people who have used them, so I can give you some really constructive feedback from top-notch experienced tattoo artists and their experiences with the machine. And I'm going to try and keep it as non-biased as possible, just to give you guys the information you need, because I think once you have all the details, something that might be for me is not going to be for you. You might like adjustability. Some people don't like adjustability. Some people just want to plug and play and not worry about adjustments. Some people want to make every adjustment they could possibly make. That's the way these things work. I want to thank tattootree.com for making me their spotlighted artist. I guess it's weekly this week, but definitely check out Tattoo Tree. Missy's really cool. If you're a tattoo artist, you should also join up. They treat everybody really well, and she's doing a great job of promoting good tattooing and good professional practices. So that's tattootree.com. Here's my Facebook page. Facebook.com/Keith.Ciaramello. And here's tattoosbykeith.com, which is also customculturegallery.blogspot.com. And I want to show you guys this, because if you look down the sidebar, this is where you're going to find all of the offers. Here's the online tattoo critiques. Again, it says 50 bucks. That's only going to be for a limited time. My videos individually, and my videos as a discounted combo here. The current t-shirt I have available, and we're adding the Keith Army t-shirts, stickers, and patches soon, which was a goof, but now people want them, so that's cool. I'm glad you guys want those. And then if you look, it's like a recent tattoo that I've done. I'm going to put up a little article also either this week or next week about this tattoo. I want to touch on that in a second. Here's Justin's video critique. You can watch the entire thing, and then I would suggest you take a look at the before and after that he's posting around the internet and on his Facebook. And then I throw up anything I might be doing. Like I've got a brush for my iPad, which is actually crazy. Hopefully I could demo that for you guys one day just for fun. Some goofy junk, some tattoos, some paintings I'm working on. So anyway, really, if you're checking up on me, this is the place to go. If you use a blog reader, like Google Reader, click this little thing that says subscribe in Reader, and you'll get updates as they come. Definitely our YouTube channel, all the videos go up. You can find links to all of the YouTube, Facebook, and everything off of the blog. Again, if you go to the bottom of the sidebar here, here's all the relevant links: Facebook, the Facebook fan page, the main page, YouTube, Flickr, MySpace. Who the heck uses MySpace anymore? This was the first sitting of this tattoo, and most people would look at this and be like, why so dark? Well, as I explained in Keep It Real 2, hopefully you guys got it, the black and gray DVD, I recommend tattooing your black and gray 20% darker than you want it to be if you're using washes, because look at how silvery and nice it is. When this guy came back, these are the this part of the tattoo is healed. We tattooed here the shroud. You could see the bruising of the freshly tattooed stuff. I touched up out here, hit some of this, and maybe hit up some of the lip, it looks like. But overall, like the broad skin tones, other than this, which some of the broad stuff, like I did a little sweep with the Big Mag just to smooth it out. But I just want you guys to see, don't be afraid when you're doing washes if they look dark, because this is what you're going to get. You're going to get something that's 25 to 30% lighter. So there you go. I'll leave you with a little tip on black and gray tattooing, and we're going to call it, oh wait, no, we can't call it quits, because we have a crazy special announcement. One of my all-time favorite tattoo artists, Kyle Cotterman, is going to be coming to Kustom Kulture. That's a lot of K sounds in that sentence. Kyle Cotterman coming to Kustom Kulture. Let's go to Kyle's Facebook page in case you guys are not familiar with Kyle. He's an animal tattoo artist. Speaking of he's an animal, here's his animal. But Kyle is phenomenal. He will be here June 9th through the 12th. There will only be 3 or 4 spots available. I highly recommend you get tattooed by Kyle Cotterman, especially if you're a tattoo artist, because, sorry, cell phone's going off, because it's an education. Kyle is a sweet guy and one of the best tattoo artists, I think, in the world when it comes to color and realism. And, I mean, you could just see right here if you flip through his work. Anybody who gets a tattoo by this guy will be proud to wear it. And, I mean, look at this thing. Gee whiz. I mean, I'm just dying to watch the guy work and pick his brain. So, Kyle Cotterman, June 9th through the 12th. And if you pass up the opportunity, if you are in New York or on Long Island to be tattooed by Kyle Cotterman, well, then you're a dang fool, I say. So, yeah, I mean, you couldn't do better than to be tattooed by Kyle, one of the best guys in the country, if not in the world, at color tattooing. I'm a huge fan, and I can't wait just to hang out with him and watch him work. So I say for someone who's a tattoo artist, not only are you going to leave with a beautiful tattoo that you're going to have for the rest of your life, but you're going to get the education of being able to watch one of the best up close and personal. And Kyle is very gracious. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions if you're a professional about tattooing and about what he's doing to you when he's doing it to you. So very limited, 3 or 4 spots. And the only way to get a spot is to call me, 516-623-5665. That's the shop phone. Leave your name, leave your number, and just make sure that you leave a message that you're calling about getting an appointment with Kyle Cotterman, June 9th through the 12th. And you know, just know that there's only a few spots. So that's it. That's all I've got. That's a ton. Look for the rotary video to be posted. If not this week, I promise I'll get to it next week. My schedule is really jammed. And for people who are looking to be tattooed by me, I am booking May right now. So if you're looking to get tattooed by me, you can Facebook me, or you can call the shop number that I provided earlier, email me, however you got to get to me, I'd be happy to tattoo you guys. And that's it. Thanks a lot for listening, and we'll talk to you guys again real soon.